I think we have 5 missions until the end, so we'll play through those and then we're gonna switch over to Space Haven. I'm hoping that this isn't too loud. Okay, so let's see, what mission are we on? Onslaught. So we will definitely need a rocket launcher here. Oh, hold on, we have the Lysander. We could just use that instead. Lysander is 400 damage. Yeah, we're just gonna use the Lysander. Oh, I have Lysander. And there's gonna be air enemies. Let's do the shotgun as well. Have a long and short range. There will be a variety of enemies here, so hopefully this will work. Normal difficulty, since we started on normal, we're gonna continue on normal. I'm just gonna check if everything is running alright. It does seem to be. Well, I'm hoping that somebody will tell me if it isn't. And, oh. Snipers are good, the only problem with them is they're slow. And this does seem to be... a bit too loud. There we go. Might as well start knocking on the mothership. Although I think it's gonna fly away after I damage it sufficiently. We'll see. You can zoom in to see how beautiful 2003 graphics looked like on PS2. To be honest, it's actually quite decent, all things considered. It holds up today. Unfortunately, the enemies will not damage each other. And you can see that there is an enemy there walking towards me. I'm still out of its range, so it's leaving me alone. I missed. To be honest, I really don't know if this thing needs to be damaged. The point I'm damaging it, I just like to do it. I think I can pretty much ignore the thing. But I like doing it this way because that way I can be sure that it's gonna be away from me. If you do leave it alone and you come closer, those fireball attacks, yeah, they will kill you rather quickly. These antennas I'm shooting off, they're the ones that are dropping them, as you can see. Big fireball. And that's the last of them. Well, the big thing can't damage me anymore. And that's what I wanted to make sure. Now, look at that thing. Now I've aggroed them, now they will start attacking me. So let's get this guy out of the way. Lysander takes 400 damage out of them with every shot. And I took that because it's the strongest weapon available to me at the moment. And this thing still takes about 6 shots to take out. I forgot about these guys. Fortunately, they get close enough for me to take him out with a shotgun. I'm kind of getting controls confused because earlier today I was playing a sequel to this called Insect Armageddon, which I will also play on probably on stream or just record at some point. But that's much later. There's 2 games between this and that. Although, to be honest, the second game, the Earth Defense Forces, and the Earth Defense Forces 2017, they could be essentially called the same game. Differences between them are really minor, and Earth Defense Forces 2017, that's pretty much a remaster. That's pretty much a remaster or remake of this. The design of the enemies is different, but the enemies' behavior, layout of the levels, everything is pretty much the same. Oh yeah, I could have taken a no, I couldn't take a flamethrower because flamethrower wouldn't work on these things. But I do have the sniper, so I could just take them out. Okay, that's group number 1 taken care of. Mostly there's one ant still there. Oh, it's not an ant, it's one of these guys. I wish I had, I think it's Goliath D3 version. I think it's that one. There is one version of Goliath that is essentially a one-shot launcher. It has only ammo of 1, but it reloads quite quickly for the damage it does. I think it does like 400 or 500 damage, so it's quite efficient. And is the vehicle close by? Well, the tank is close by, so let's take the tank. Since I don't use the vehicles all that much. There is no really point. The vehicles can be useful in some missions, but only marginally. It's not really that impressive. Okay, so tanks are effective against walkers, and they can be they are effective against a group of enemies if you can keep them at distance, but the moment you let them close, since you don't have a crosshair, it's essentially a blind guess where the shots will go. Might use the tank for the robots. I think there's more of them on the map. Oh, it's on the building. There we go. Yeah, I can hear you firing lasers on me already. Tank doesn't have all that much health, so it will go out in a big bang very quickly. And I can see them flying to me already. And that's open, so I could fire into it and it'll damage it, but there's no point, really. And every enemy I take down can drop weapon items, so I actually like the fact that it's dropping them. And this tank is gonna be too careless. And there you see how fast that health is lost on this thing. That's too high. Still too high. They hit him. The problem is the barrel doesn't stay still. I have to adjust it constantly. Screw the tank. That's why I don't like to use it. It's just not efficient enough. The barrel in the tank doesn't stay still where you leave it. You have to constantly readjust it. I don't have any rocket launchers. And you're going down, mister. Your flying license has been revoked. I don't think I'm gonna be using snipers until I get one that's properly high damage. They just fire too slow. I would much prefer actually a missile or rocket launcher. Okay, now I don't have a vehicle to drive me closer, so I have to do the Dark Souls roll. Or Dark Souls sprint if you'd like. Before anybody asks, no, I will not be playing Dark Souls on stream because I suck at Dark Souls. Dark Souls is one of those games that I find fascinating and I would love to be good at it, but it drives me bonkers with frustration. They didn't drop anything good. I've been rolling over here for nothing. And now I have to run all the way there. Someone asked me how come that the game isn't bigger than one DVD, considered the environments are destructible. Well, that's simple. Lots of recycling. You only have like 5 or 6 maps in the entire game, but each time you play a mission, you spawn on a different area of it. You probably recognize that the map is actually the same. It's a it's a clever way of making the most of the resources you have. They did plan to have more maps, but the PS2 just couldn't handle it. Not with what they already put in. Oh, the FPS drops. Still don't know why it happens, because it's not like the computer can't handle it. And as you can see, when the FPS drops, it's still running smoothly. It doesn't actually lag, it just goes into slow motion for some reason. There we go. Now, I think that the little bastard dropped some stuff. One thing that is a welcome addition, but it was only introduced in the 4th game, the Insect Armageddon, is that you no longer have to collect armor to get more hit points. So you don't depend on these drops. So 3 games they were running the same system with these armor drops and weapon drops for unlocking weapons. Then they decided, okay, maybe we should switch that. So after Insect Armageddon, you still get weapon drops from enemies, but you can unlock them. You can also unlock weapons using in-game currency. Okay, what we got? Grenade launcher, a better shotgun. That's it. Grenade launchers are useful in very few missions. We did get a better shotgun, and I like shotguns. And we are very short on rocket launchers this time. Let's take this one because it can fire 3 rockets at once. Although 3 rockets at once, which are moving very slowly. Actually, let's take this. What is our mission though? New threat. Oh, here come the insects. Okay, I don't like this mission. It should be fine. I'm not playing on a very high difficulty, but oh, I don't like those ants. It's not the ants themselves that are the problem, it's their attack. They fire a stream of acid which is obscuring your vision, and it also keeps the thing shaking, and I don't like it. But This might be one of those rare occasions when a tank might be useful. If only it would keep the barrel still. Brilliant shot. Insect size of a mountain, I managed to miss it. Oh, for the love of... There we go. Oh, what I would give for this tank to have a crosshair. Yeah, screw that. Noise. Okay, I need to stay off the street because I can actually use the fact... Ah, and then I destroy my cover. I can use the fact that they can't maneuver that well. And of course the missile launcher follows the closest target instead of the ones I'm aiming at. I'm having some luck because the big effing ant is glitching into the street and I'm going to get eaten. There we go. Should have just taken the shotgun from the get-go and not rely on the missile launcher. I'm still tuned in to from this time I was playing this on higher difficulties when this is much tougher than it is. Honestly, I could have just taken a grenade launcher or something and still be fine. The game isn't difficult on normal difficulty. And before anybody says why aren't you playing on a higher difficulty, I started on normal and I don't feel like switching difficulties mid-game. Also, yeah, I know it. The frames drop on this game, but it's honestly nothing I can do about it. Look at that little bastard. Hello, Galaxy. Welcome. Okay, so there's a group of enemies to my right and a group of enemies to my left, and that's the one that we're aiming for right now. Well, the stream just started, so you've come early. It's fine. We will be having Space Haven later after I'm done with this one. I have, I think, 4 missions left on this thing, and oh. Red ants, can it be a problem? Yeah, the stream started. Aren't you in the stream? Aren't you... Is it... I had some trouble with the stream earlier on, so if something's not running, please tell me. Because earlier on I couldn't get the stream running on the Twitch site. It was running on the OBS. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know what game to choose, so I chose this one last Wednesday. And I'm happy because I really enjoyed this game. And also, it's the first in a series which fits for me because I did want to start playing the whole series. Just don't know if... Oh, you big, ugly, nasty, little insect. So yeah. Okay, if the stream is normal, that's great. I think the Twitch website was just being annoying. Twitch, please don't die. I like you. You're just not being reliable. That's all. I still like you. You're my favorite website. Be nice for me, Twitch. There we go. The only really annoying thing about this game is having to roll around because there is no sprint. The sprint is also only introduced in the fourth game in the franchise. Until the fourth game, the Insect Armageddon, there was no sprint. You had to roll everywhere. Die. So I have to roll around to get where I need to go. Just destroy the entire building, please, because all the drops are gonna end up. Thank you. Yeah, everything is destructible in this game, and that is absolutely wonderful. Come here. Come here. I'm not letting you do that freaking acid touch. Okay, I think this particular FPS drop was caused by the amount of blood on the screen, but that's okay. Did I miss? That's it. Who's left? Oh, nobody. Perfect. I think the sixth game in the series, Earth Defense Forces 6, is coming out this year. Well, not this year. 2021. I think the release date is 2021. Nothing new. There we go. So we now have the Cyber Godzilla to kill, which means I need the strongest guns I have available. I think it's only one of them. So Sky Turtle and seriously, I don't have any better weapons. 200 damage, I think. 100 times 3. Good. So the pattern of bosses in this game is quite simple. You have one Godzilla, two Godzilla, one Cyber Godzilla, two Cyber Godzilla, flying saucer. The only difference between the Cyber Godzilla, or whatever its name is, and the regular one is this one has plasma attacks instead of fire, but the attacks are the same. You have a vertical and horizontal pattern, and the same tactic applies. Get close to him and he can't do jack squat to you. Okay, the NPC in this game are annoying. So that missile hit a tree, and look how slow it's moving. I'm keeping up with it. Come on, fly! Oh, 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 oh. Like the previous one also, it tells you when it's gonna attack because it has its mouth starts steaming up. I don't know if this one also has homing missile. Yes, indeed, it is 8:25 p.m. I am in central, well, not Central Europe. I'm in Northwest Europe. I'm in Ireland, so that's my time zone. Well, the stream does start 8 p.m. +1, so that tells you. Of course, it will be around 8 p.m. Yee! Woo! I got stepped on. I do want to keep close to him for another reason, and that is I want the weapon pickups he will likely drop. I think this one is guaranteed to drop a weapon pickup. It's not guaranteeing which one it's going to be. And since we're playing on normal difficulty, he shouldn't have too much health. Also, the developers of this game figured out that doing bosses like this is a bit too simple because of how you can walk circles around them. So after this game, every boss, well, after the second game in the series, they decided that the bosses will also have small enemies running with them. Ouch. This game was made in 2003, Galaxy. Uh, it was released in Europe, so that's the version I'm playing, in 2004, and the Japanese version was made in 2003. So it's quite old. It's for PlayStation 2. I'm playing it through an emulator. Whee! Okay, I have underestimated the amount of health this thing has. I'm dealing to 300 damage to him with each strike, and he is still running happily. There we go. There are the weapon drops. Oh, come on, don't do that to me. There we go. So the only attack that hit me in that whole match was when I was tripping under his feet. I have seen Teardown, and it does have very good damage physics. Uh, I really like when a game has... Oh, MLR2R, that's a good weapon. I like when a game has a good damage, not just not just good damage physics, but when it has good damage system. There are a few games that have a very, very good damage system that some of them are quite old, that I really enjoy a lot. Aggression. Okay, so this is... I will need... huh. Should I take a rocket launcher that fires faster rockets? I might just use this instead. It has 25 missions, so I'm close to the end now. Oh, I have... Decisions. Let's just take the Lysander, and we'll take... I have the F2 Flamer. There will be robots, there will be saucers, there will be lots of enemies. Let's just take a shotgun. I don't know why I prefer shotguns over machine guns. You say that, but the sequel to this has 56 missions. What this game has is replayability. Because the missions are all simple, but they're also enjoyable. Oh. Here we go. And also there's 111 weapons you can unlock in this game. Technically it's 5 weapons, and then you have versions of those weapons, but it's still, you know, it gives you something to do. And because it's so simple, it's very easy to enjoy. And somebody who has the gaming on CD like me likes stuff where they can unlock a lot of things. I'm playing Rogue Galaxy. And in Rogue Galaxy, I'm of course off stream, you can synthesize weapons. It's combining 2 weapons together to get a third one. And there is 720 weapons in that game. I am currently doing all of them. There is no need to do it. There is absolutely no need to synthesize 720 weapons. But whenever I'm playing Rogue Galaxy, I go for 100%. and it takes about 50 hours to do it. I'm already like 10 hours just into synthesis. So yeah, it takes a lot of time. uh, and it's silly. There's no need to do it. But when I say I'm gonna play a game 100%, that means I'm gonna do everything that the game offers. And if the game offers me to make 700 weapons, I'm gonna make 700 weapons. That 700 weapons divided uh, across 9 characters in the game, I believe. There we go. Okay, so I wanted to deal with those saucers first, since they are the ones who spawn enemies. And now we can deal with these guys. Get lost, ant. I don't know if I think that another game that has plenty of weapons you can craft is Monster Hunter. But I was never that much into Monster Hunter, honestly. I got the world and I started playing it twice, got to like the end of the first chapter and I just left it. Just isn't as compelling to me as I hoped it would be. I don't know why. It's a good game. I can see the qualities the game has, but just isn't drawing me in, unfortunately. Well, yeah, 700 weapons synthesizing on its own doesn't sound like that much if you could just do weapons. But in the Rogue Galaxy, if you want to synthesize weapons, you have to first train a weapon, train the second weapon, and then you can fuse them into a third weapon. And to train a weapon, you have to win 15 battles with each weapon. So even if you plan it out that you're gonna get 3 weapons done with every character at once, that still means that for every combination you have to beat 30 battles before you can do it. So it is time consuming. Yeah, it is time consuming. There's absolutely no need to do it. There is like a checklist in the game in Rogue Galaxy giving you challenges that you have to beat, and weapon synthesis is one of them, but it only makes you synthesize 50 weapons. It's just my gaming OCD that's forcing me to do 720 of them. I already did it once. Uh, Rogue Galaxy isn't a new game, and I already did that once. Uh, now, but it was years ago, and I felt like playing a JRPG, and I didn't know which one to play. I pretty much got sick of every JRPG I've played already, because I've played each one of them like 60, 70 times, because I'm picky about them. When it comes to JRPGs, I like Final Fantasies and I like Suikodens. And the Rogue Galaxy is the only one that really, apart from the Artonelica series, that really drew me in on the PS2 platform. There are some good JRPGs made now, but commitment that you have to put in such a game is so much that it has to be really good for me to give a damn. Because for every good made, there's like 50 that are crap. So I'm very picky about them. There we go. So those 3 robots are what's left, I think. Are there any more flying saucers? I don't think so. Takes them a while to walk over to me, so let's see what's slower, my sniper or their walking. There is a Lysander, I think Lysander 3 model of the sniper rifle deals like 3000 damage, but it fires so incredibly slowly that you have to reload it after each shot, and the reload is like 15 seconds or 20 seconds. I don't know. It's a long it's a long time. That's that. Now to move closer and see if there's any pickups to get, and then we're gonna take out the last one. Actually, I can already start pulling the lead into this one. I am honestly, Galaxy. I'm not surprised nobody's streaming Space Haven because of the limited content it currently has. Uh, People did stream it when the early game was made available, but not much. Not much, and it's because there is not that much. I'm even not doing a full stream of it. I'm just gonna play what I can play with it today. So it's a game with incredible potential, but you don't have that much to do with it for the first part of it, and you know, it's not something that you can stream for like 4, 5, 6 hours. I'm a small time streamer. I stream for like 2 or 3 hours whenever I do stream. Oh, a new sniper rifle and a new machine gun. Uh, Big time streamers usually stream for 4 or 5 hours or more, and they can't really stream a game that doesn't have content in it to keep it going. I stream for my own enjoyment and whoever watches, so I can afford to stream small games or whatever game I like. I can tell you already that I'm going to be playing easy mode with the Space Haven because the random number generator in Space Haven can screw you over really quickly. If there's not enough fuel, then you're just out of luck. So I will be, just as a demonstration of the game, I will be playing it on. Oh, I have the yeah, I do have the. I was using the volcano before. I will be having more richness so that I can do everything. Attacking, I probably won't even attack on the first system because I won't have the firepower to do it. Trading, also I probably won't do because there won't be a need for it early game, but there might be late, depending on how far I get. Okay, so this is one of the last missions. So let me see. We did get the 20D weapon. This one does a lot of damage. I need a rocket launcher which is fast. This one isn't fast though. Ah, it's the best I have. I'm going to try to make a rush to get to oh, I took the wrong machine gun into this battle. The accuracy on this thing is appalling. I wasn't checking the accuracy. It is damaging, it's 120 damage per shot, but the accuracy of this thing is dreadful. It's like I'm firing a musket, the bullets are going everywhere. Well, at least everybody that gets hit gets killed. This isn't even a machine gun, this is a shotgun. Fortunately, when they're this close, it doesn't matter. Lots of enemies on screen, can't do a thing about it. Okay. Should probably get these guys out of my face since they're the ones that are actually damaging me the most. Oh, don't glitch, please. Did I glitch? Okay. Okay. I'm out of it. So, like with most old games, you can quite easily glitch yourself into the level. Not intentionally, and then you can't do anything. Oh, Big Mama. Lots of health. There we go. I don't know how I hit that particular saucer, but it's dead. Okay, there's only a few enemies left, so let's pick. Oh, it's these guys. Can't remember if this level has multiple waves or if that was it. So let's pick up what we can pick up. Yeah, this rocket launcher is a very weak. So I have to get a lot of missiles into this thing. Weapon pickup. It wouldn't hurt me to get some health as well. I'm regretting not taking that rocket launcher. The missile launcher, I mean. The hitboxes on these things are not exactly very accurate, so you can easily miss when you think you hit him. See? Shot him in under his armpit. How many more? Again into his armpit. Okay, that was my fault. There we go. Yeah, there was more enemies to come. That did seem too easy. So we will just send some missiles. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit anything like that. To get these elite saucers out of the way because they have a lot of health and they are very annoying. Actually, maybe I should focus on getting those saucers out of the way because they will keep spawn enemies. Whoops! Was a bit too close. These things have an annoying amount of health, but fortunately you don't see a lot of them. There we go. Was it the last one? Yes, it was. So now we just need to clean these guys up. Okay. There we go. You annoying little thing. That's one. That's the spirit. And let's just finish this. I think we're doing the final mission now. Goliath R custom, that's what I want to see. Thank you so much. Yay. 20 ammo, 150 damage per shot. Thank you. Accuracy D, but I think that's still okay. I do know that... Oh, hold the phone. Yeah, so this is all just space stuff. So I do need long range and I do need short range, so let's do it like this. That should do the trick. So this is the final mission. Yeah, I was making sure that's not the case. Now this weapon, as you can see, doesn't have the biggest accuracy. I think I shouldn't listen to your advice sooner. This is one of the better weapons, as you can see. It's just you can't control where the missiles will be going, but you can spew out so much firepower, it doesn't really matter. Although I might have been better off with a machine gun instead of a shotgun just in case, but I can always restart the mission if I need to. Bugs me because I don't have the sniper rifle I really like. I was lucky in my previous file that I got a really powerful sniper rifle really early on, and I could use that for pretty much most of the most of the level. I don't have that luxury anymore, so I have to use what I have. And when it comes to rocket launchers, I was really tough on. I really had bad luck this time around. I just didn't get all the launchers I wanted to get. All weapons are being loaded. Yeah, this rocket launcher is really, really good. It's just the fact that I need something that's really accurate right now. Long range. And this thing is fine mid-range, but not... There we go. It can deal a lot of damage up close. It just took out like 3 or 4 antennas and dealt internal damage. It can do a ton of damage, but you have to position yourself really in a place where you can deal that damage. Uh, uh, See that? That's a ton of damage. This is the final boss fight and it's really disappointing. I mean, this is it. You're not missing anything. It's literally this. When you destroy all of the antenna, then the mothership starts firing a bunch of lasers at you. But I'm not even sure if those lasers actually do you any damage. That's a ton of damage, yeah. Is this loaded? Yes, it is. Yeah, those are the lasers. There we go. It's now pissed off and it's starting firing lasers. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lasers. And as you can see, they're not damaging me at all. Oh, I think something hit me. I think it was one of the smaller saucers though. And that's it. There we go. It's destroyed. These small guys are a bigger threat than that saucer is. Let's watch it crash. I don't think I've ever been this close to it when it was crashing. Whee! We've beaten the game. I think one laser hit me, and I'm not betting that the laser was actually from the mothership. I think one of the small saucers got behind me and shot me with the red ones. So this is officially the weakest, and I've played this game on every difficulty over the years I've played. It doesn't get any tougher. The small saucers become a problem, but the mothership to the nightmare difficulty isn't a problem. And that's it. The game's really old, so it doesn't really even have a proper outro. Cluster GR prototype bonus weapon acquired. I think that the weapon you get for a difficulty challenge are always the same. So in a single playthrough, so you can see this is my normal file, and this is now done. So